This is not to compel you to do anything. This is to inspire you to create, you know. So I might not be going over what Serum intended for us to use this for. I'm just going to show you how it can increase your workflow and how you can get the best from it. So if that interests you, let's get straight into the video. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So before we get into it, 2 updates. This is to tell you that the Krizbeatz Music Academy is currently ongoing right now, and we just finished filming a full class on Serum, on how to use Serum, on how to better use Serum for Afrobeat creators and making music in general. So secondly, everything that we'll be using in this class will be made available, so you can pre-order. You can go to the Krizbeatz Music Academy website and chat the admin via the WhatsApp on the page to put you on the waiting list for Krizbeatz Music Academy sample packs that we want to make available for every other person without being a student. But one of the most important thing, I'm not talking about all, that I feel like will benefit everyone in a very unique way is these 2 things. Number 1 is the granular. Maybe we'll look at the granular and maybe we'll look at the spectral, you know, but first let's start from granular. Let's take this and put here. Let's try to turn this on. So simply put, a granular synthesis breaks a sample into small grains to create unique texture or character. It can be used for atmosphere. It can be used to create a new type of synth. Different things that you can use to do it. So the grains can vary in different parts. So we have grains can vary in length, pitch, pan, you know, leading to a complex soundscape, unique for creating anything. So you can load anything that you want. You can ramp up and ramp down. So let me play you what I created with it, and I'll break how I did it and how I was able to create it down to you. So I did something like this. You see this sound, see the sound I used. We got it using this same sample. So using that same sample, of course, we did some processing on the sample, yes, which is also, we have templates for effects, for guitar samples and vocal samples coming soon to you. Automatically, it comes with some factory sounds that you can use to create things. Let's say you don't even have your own samples. You want to use the factory sounds that comes with this. You have access to. You have different types of algorithm that can trigger your sample in this granular mode. You can say, you can do one shot where it allows you to create stuff like, or you can do forward loop. That when it gets to this side, start getting the sounds that you desire. But my favorite one to use is this forward backward loop. So I can say, okay, I want it to be this length and I want to just trigger just this part. So it goes. So it's going to trigger both forward and backwards. This scan talks about where exactly you want to get your grains from. So if we say, so this is the amount of grains that we're getting visually. So we can say, let's increase the direction. So if we increase the direction, it comes from all types. So it does not only just come from the back, it comes from all around the sample. So we can randomize the direction. So this randomizes the direction. And then the density is toxic. The density for this is the amount of grains that we want. So watch visually. Remember, you produce both by your eye and with your ear. See the amount of grains that we have. Let's open it up some more. Yep. Then the pitch, you know, sets the pitch per grain that you want. I really don't take that up too much because it can start moving the song away from the original key. This is factory samples. We can also bring in our samples, so we can still do with stuff like this to create a really interesting atmosphere. And then one of the favorite things that people love about Serum 1 was the envelope, ability to map the envelope to anything. Now you have 8 macros that you can map to anything you want on this platform. So we have that. If you want to get in-depth knowledge about this, you can as well just come to this side and, you know, read the manual. It gives you more in the. I advise people, that's one of the first things I always tell my students over at Krizbeatz Music Academy is, no matter the plugin you are using, all the Waves plugin, they have manual. You know, so read the manual for the plugins that you really want to know. You'll be amazed at the amount of result that you'll be able to get from just reading manual. Everything that we have up here, you know, the grain length, if you come to this randomize here, it shows you the amount. You know, the same thing for the pan, this pan and this randomize automates how much the pan is going to your left and to your right, how it bounces around. So it randomizes the thing to give you different perspective to what you're getting. How we can use this with any sound that we have. So let's say I have this Echo, one of my signature sound. I can move it in here and then use that to create an atmosphere for whatever track I'm working on. So let's say I have something like this and I want to use it in this track that I'm working. Wow. You know, it creates kind of like a mysterious tone to what I'm trying to create. So let's do this, and I'll also use the effects from here to make it more atmospheric. Let's see. This X loop fade helps you to create fade if you have something, if you have that click, because you can easily get clicks when you're trying to do stuff like this. So the X fade makes sure that is as smooth as possible. And then the effects tab just got an upgrade. You also have a mix knob that I'm not going to be going over, so I don't make this video overly long. So let's add something. Let's add some things to give us that sound that we're looking for. Let me add hyper dimension. Hyper dimension is like a chorus effect, so you're getting that flangey chorusy effect. Let's add the reverb then. You can come here and turn on the filter. Yeah. Let me use this to also trigger this. So something like this, let's see how it sounds in context of the. Imagine putting this inside one Arturia. There's one Arturia plugin, I think it's called Eternity or something, or putting this through Beam is going to be crazy what you'll be able to achieve with this. So yes, moving on, other thing that I really like is the factory preset. You already, before I have to go and set up all these things, but right now I have it set for me already. You have, you guys know one of my favorite thing to do is to check out presets, because what's better way to use a thing than to use the mind of the great engineers, sound engineers that have worked over things. But where I like to shine more is to take that sound from where they created it and further push it forward with my own effects, you know. You know, so, and then if you are coming from one, you still have all your one presets and you can still use them. They are still very compatible. So everything I did on one will still be here, you know. So this gave us a lot of things that we didn't have before. A lot of things, even the guitar, they come in. When you come to the bass side, you see you have real sounding bass. Already have a bass going on, but let's say we have. You know, and then it comes with an extra effects processor. So if I like this, fire in the streets, yeah, smoke up in the sky, yeah, smoke up in the sky, yeah, smoke up in the sky, yeah. And I want to affect it with just the effect that comes with Serum. I can go and use the Serum 2 effect. You know, I can put that in it. And they also have presets that you can use. You know, you can use from a preset that you like. See, we went from this to this. And you can tweak from there to what exactly you want. So imagine having that and this. So don't sleep on this. If you have the ability to purchase it, purchase it. If you don't have the ability to purchase it, you can achieve so much with what you have stock plugin. And yes, which is what we're trying to do over at Krizbeatz Music Academy. The class is currently ongoing right now. Click the link to join the advanced class where you can also get one-on-one time with me. I will catch you in the next class. Let's finish the beat.